Hi, I'm David Dang. I work with Zenergy Technology, and today I want to talk to you about how QA can get more involved in an agile environment. As you know, most companies have already adopted agile, and they really want that collaboration between development, QA, and other team members. And part of that collaboration is for QA to help out with any activities that they can with the development team. And one of the activities that QA can get involved with is unit testing. Now, stop. I know what a lot of people have concern about is, wait, QA is not technical. How are they going to help with development? For example, like with unit testing. All right. Well, the the struggle here is that you don't have to be truly technical. Now, of course, if you have QA member who are technical, that's awesome, right? That's going to help you with that collaborations and working together much better. However, QA does not have to be totally technical. So when I talk about QA and development working together, I talk about phases, right? One of the first phase is, let's say your QA team are not technical at all. However, that does not stopping them to help with unit testing, all right? The way they can help with that is, I used to be a developer, and when I create unit tests, it was a struggle for me to think of all the permutation and combination that I need to come up with for the unit of code that I want to test. Now, when I transition into QA, I realize that the QA mindset is very different. The QA mindset is we think of those combination and permutation to test. So one of the things that QA can work with is actually QA can basically work with development, and developer can explain to you, hey, I created this method, and this method takes in 3 parameters and it spit out 2 parameters, okay? Or spit out 2 return value. If you tell QA what that method does, I can assure you QA can quickly and easily come up with hundreds and hundreds of tests that will not only cover the positive flow, but will also cover the positive, the negative, and the boundary of that test or testing that method. So by QA getting involved in that stage, QA does not have to be technical. However, they can help with development, right? Work with development to help create what we call a much more robust set of unit tests. So that's kind of stage 1. Stage 2 is, let's say that the QA person are a little bit more technical, right? They can easily not only help define the scenario, but also validate the functions of that method or class, or whatever the unit of code the developer does, right? Again, as a developer, when you create something, you have in your mind a mindset of what this thing does. QA, if they're technical on stage 2, QA can easily go in and say, you're right, you did create a method to do this. However, there's no error handling, right? They can actually do quote-unquote code review with the development team, all right? What is stage 3? Stage 3 is basically the QA person is a developer, and he or she can actually go in and write the unit tests. Now again, I'm not saying that every QA person needs to be a developer. However, if he or she have that technical understanding and the QA mindset, they can easily go in and create that. So what I want you to understand is that when we were working collaboratively in an agile environment between dev, QA, and other team member, we want to make sure that the QA team member, right, can be involved with the development team to create better code. And again, there's really 3 stages to that. Thank you so much.